Hello everybody, it's me, your favorite Giraffe Factory, and we're back with another episode of Dark Souls 2. And today I'm going to level up. Let's go level up with this lady. Yes, yes. Seek, blessed. I don't think we have a shard, do we? No, okay. Let's get some level up in here. We need 1 point of vitality, because that'll put us under 70, and we don't have to use that Royal Soldier ring. Our strength and dex are okay for now, I think. I think I want to put our attunement up to 13, because if you look over there, that gives us a second attunement slot, and we're going to work on opening up a new NPC today. And when we get that NPC open, they're going to sell us some new Pyromancies. So we're going to do that so that we have another slot for our Pyromancies once we get them. And what else do we want? How many points do we have? We've got like 2 levels left, so what would be best? Neither of these would be fantastic. So let's put 1 into Vigor and Endurance each. Sound good? Sounds good. Bam. Alright, and now we are going to sit at this bonfire and burn our Sublime Bone Dust that we picked up. And now our Estus Flask will have +2, which is awesome. Some Force, like that stuff you just burnt. And we're going to go back to the Undead Lockaway at the Huntsman's Copse. Alright. So, now that we're back here, we're going to work our way back towards... Let's go through here, just for the sake of time. I don't like to go through here because I find it dangerous, but maybe some people don't think it's all that bad. So these skeletons are going to come after us. Oh, missed him. Oh, we're still heavy? Really? Dang. I didn't realize we'd still be heavy after that. Get out of here. Ugh, fat roll. Get out. Ha! Got him. Really? We're still heavy. 70.4. Didn't we put a vitality point in? Yeah, we totally did. Wow, it wasn't enough. Darn. Okay, well, in that case, we'll just put on our ring again, because we were just using the life ring, so that's not really a big deal. Or the slow regen ring. So let's keep going through here. Let's not get cursed real quick. You can just get out, son. And we'll go through... Oh, that's not the right way. And we'll go through... Wait, what? I'm confused. Help me. What? Is it this way? Okay. Yeah, it's this way. Awesome. Just kidding. I know where it was. Oh, a free item. Flame butterfly. Alright. Hi, buddy. Ooh, owie. Rude. Go back here. Talk to these fellers. He's trying to attack me through the wall, apparently. I don't think it's working too well. You gonna come at me, bro? Dude, crazy jump shenanigans. There we go. So I decided to go ahead and leave our weapons the way they are with the sword in the left hand, because the sword is longer than the club, and so it has a better chance of connecting when we do that two-handed attack. And I think that's the best way to do it. And while this is kind of an awkward moveset to get used to, it's not so bad. So I'll just live with it, you know. It's not hard. It's not that hard. Alright, let's keep going this way. Should be a guy who drops down here. I thought. Anyway. There he is. Hey, come here, dude. Thank you. What? Okay. So this dark spirit is a really annoying dark spirit. She is very tough, actually, because she has a good deal of health. Oh no. Get out of here. Get out. Die. Ooh, got her. Okay, she has a pretty good deal of health, and unless you run up to meet her where she spawns, she has a pretty good chance of knocking you off or staggering you to death. She spawns right about, I think, maybe here or here. And you can actually stand next to her while she spawns, and you can attack her until she falls off the ledge. And she's not that hard. This waterfall is really loud, though, which is really annoying. We're going to go up this way, because there's some free stuff back here. Hey, guys. So there's now, like, this area is the second part of the cave that I was talking about before. I realized it was definitely over this way. And this is where the second necromancer is. He's over there, which is really, really annoying. Alright, let's get out our fireball. Throw some fireballs, please. Oh, yes. And 2. And 1 for good measure. Boom. Dead. Oh, I thought that ghost was a skeleton getting up and hitting me. Okay, so after you kill him, you can go this way, and you can pick up that item that you saw on the other side of this gate, remember? And now you can open up this gate. Pull. There we go. And we're going to go back in here, and we're going to go grab that item that was on that ledge out there. Pick up item, which is a Titanite shard and combustion. Combustion is an okay spell. It's not fantastic. We are going to equip it because it's our second pyromancy that we even have, but we're going to replace it rather quickly. But we're going to use this shortcut we just opened up and come on through. Back through this way. It's a little dark in here, huh? Alright, well this is what flame butterflies are for, by the way. You use it and it lights your torch. Now I'm going to set this light because now we have a little light in here. Just a little, not much. Is this the way out or is this the way to the... No, it's the way to the ledge. And get rid of this jar real quick. And I'm going to light this thing as well. Boom. Set those lights. Get rid of our torch. Look at I love how their swords stick up. So let's go back, and we're going to rest at the bonfire, and we're going to take our shortcut there, and this way we'll have all of our spells ready. So we're going to attune our new spell, Combustion. And I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll sit down and get it back. But that's what it looks like. You just kind of cast it right in front of you, and it's not terribly strong, but it's not that weak, and it's super fast. So it's a pretty good spell. I mean, it's not great, but it's good. It's good. So we're gonna get out our weapons here, and we're gonna work our way back over to that area we were just in, right? So you go across here. We're just gonna run past all the skeletons. Yes, yes. Hello. How are you? Keep on running. Go through the gate we opened, right? Keep on running. Don't run off the ledge. Just run through here. And run to this light. And we're going to run back to this waterfall. And we're going to go in the door immediately so that they don't chase us down and hurt us. Okay, now this boss is the Skeleton Lords. This boss can be really, really frustrating. Because these Skeleton Lords aren't even that strong. They don't have that much health. But when they die, they actually spawn skeletons, small skeletons. And the hard part about that is that when they're all chasing you around, it's really hard to kind of manage everyone if you keep killing the lords. Because the lords aren't even all that strong. It's actually all the skeletons that are chasing you down that are the real problem. So what you want to do is you want to kind of play keep away with them, right? Try to stay far away from the lords and let the little skeletons come to you if you can't kill them while they spawn. So we've got 3 of that one guy's skeletons down. And they'll cast Pyromancies at you the whole time. They're not too hard to avoid, and they're also not that strong, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, we got those skeletons. Now I think we want to kill this one next. Each one of the lords spawns a particular sort of skeleton. Aw man, that guy hit me? Are you serious? Let's pop another gem. And let's go kill this guy real quick. You can actually backstab these guys, which is a pretty easy way to take care of them. Oops, I didn't though. They're not very strong, especially if you grabbed this magic mace. They'll actually be pretty simple. So you just want to kind of keep moving. See, that guy's after us, but now... Okay, no, I killed the wrong one. The one with the bone staff. The one with the bone scythe is the one that you want to... Or the spear is the one that you want to kill second. Because these are the most annoying skeletons there are. These bone wheels. And that was a lucky dodge, by the way. Oh man, oh, run. Don't kill me. I'm doing so well. Okay. So we killed all the bone wheels. You want to kill them while they spawn. That's why I kind of hung out next to the lord. Because those bone wheels can attack you from across the map, and it gets really, really hairy if you let them keep doing that. Throw spells at me. Yeah, throw spells at... Hey, you, I said. At you. There we are. Throw some spells at this guy. And so this guy, he's not that hard. He actually spawns pretty weak little guys, I think. Little skeleton bros. We're going to try to combustion some of them. Just for fun. Yeah, so this guy is actually... We killed them in, like, weird reverse order. You can actually backstab these guys while they spawn, by the way. And it makes it very easy. See how much combustion does. Ah, it does a pretty good amount against these guys. These guys are weak to pretty much all magical damage. Any like elemental damage, as long as it's not physical, they're weak to it. They're strong against slashing, but they're weak against blunt. So this battle is not hard if you take your time and kill the lords one at a time. You'll notice that that's something I keep saying over and over again throughout this whole game. It's not tough if you just take your time. It's easy to get overwhelmed. But it's actually totally manageable. Almost every fight is totally manageable, even if you haven't done it too many times. If you just take your time and learn the patterns that you have to watch for, and just sort of stay safe. Don't go ham bone on them. You know, don't just like run right up to the boss and go, hey, you're gonna die now, because it may not work, right? So come out here, pull that lever, and we're going to move on into the next area. Moving. And this area is a pretty item-rich spot. So we can climb down this ladder, and you'll notice that it's broken and we can't climb back that way, which is a little bit obnoxious, I think, but it's just a one-way little path. So now we are in a place called Harvest Valley. If you look to your left, there is a lady over here just sitting here, examining a stone.
Are you a traveller?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm Chloanne.
Hi, Chloanne.
Anyway,
Chloanne is, if you pay attention to the dialogues in this game, Chloanne is the Chloanne is the daughter of the blacksmith in town. And she sells a bonfire ascetic and 10 titanite shards, which is pretty convenient if you have a lot of weapons that you're trying out. She also sells Soul Appease and Dead Again. And these two spells are kind of special. Dead Again can make corpses blow up, which is pretty interesting for certain parts of the game. And Soul Appease can kill low-grade enemies pretty easily. That's a miracle, and that's a hex. So, you know, they're alright. They have their place.
I came here and said,
I'm going to talk to her until she gets her... Until she repeats her stuff here. Is it... I've searched? Yeah.
I suppose it's about time I moved.
And so she says, it's about time I move shop. She'll move over to Majula, and you can talk to her there to buy those stones from her whenever you want, which is pretty convenient. Run over here and jump through this pool of poison. and you get to light a bonfire. Bam. Now, we're going to just keep moving, run and jump as far as you can through that bonfire, through that poison pool before you, just try to get through without getting poisoned, right? So just go through it as fast as you can. Jumping helps because it actually, it theoretically removes your character from the poison. Go out here and move all the way to the left. You'll notice that green mist down there is going to poison you. And it's not, you know, poison is not a death sentence, but it's not convenient. So we're going to go in here and we're going to grab this Titanite shard because that's nice and free. We're going to wait for our poison to kind of wear down. These big guys you see over there standing in the mist, they are pretty strong, so you definitely don't want to get hit by their attacks because that hex that they cast at you is really, really strong, and you definitely don't want to get hit by oh, we're gonna get poisoned. Oh no. You definitely don't want to get hit by the actual big guy either. Hi, what are you doing? Okay. Boom. They're not terribly smart because they're very, very slow, really. So they're not hard to deal with. They're not too hard to deal with. So if you do get poisoned, the pro tip is if you have a lot of life gems, you can pop a life gem, and it will actually kind of keep the poison at bay. So we're gonna run around and grab all these items down here while we can. Poisoned again. It's okay. I'm gonna pop another life gem, right? It's not a huge deal. Grab this item. I think that's... Oh, there's one over there. And a guy. Get rid of him. I run through here before our poison runs out, because I don't want to get poisoned the third time. Oh, I guess we're going to have to get poisoned the third time, aren't we? Ah, that's okay. Alright. Get that Titanite shard from that guy. Free Titanite shard, thank you. Fragrant Branch of Yore. This is the item we're here for, honestly. This is the real reason we came here next. But, also, Gavlan is here! Gavlan Wheel! Gavlan Deal! And you can buy the same stuff from him, poison stuff, and you can also sell your useless items to him. Let's see what we've got that's useless. We've got a buckler, we don't need that. We've got a small leather shield, we don't need that. Crimson Parma, we don't need that. I'll sell a blue wooden shield too, don't need that. Anything else? What about items over here? Nah, we'll keep everything else. Many deal, many thanks. Let's open this up for some free stuff. A raw stone. That is for a different NPC that we have not talked to yet. Or, well, we've talked to him, but he's not exactly in his right mind. That's just for later. Alright, if you drop down here and go through this little hallway, you can grab a chest. You probably will get poisoned though, so just keep that in mind. You get a free fire seed, which is really nice if you are a pyromancer like this character is. So I'm going to drink an Estus because... Oh, what? I missed another item? Must have dropped from that skeleton. Oh, Titanite shard. That's nice. Thank you, skeleton. Okay. Is there any item back there? No. Drink up my Estus. I'm going to pick up this torch for free and walk up here. Don't just come running in here because you'll notice that there are two of those giant guys. What you're going to want to do in this area is you want to come up on this ledge and just run over here. Climb this ladder as quickly as you can. This guy up here, he won't really give you too much trouble. Just give him a good little whack. This guy, same deal. Hey, get out of here. And pull this lever. And the lever pulled. And that lever opens up that wooden door that was right there. And you can just drop back down because you won't take damage. And run through, take a right real quick. And you've got a bonfire. Bam, bonfire. Now we're going to travel back to Majula. This is kind of this area you can get to fairly early if you rush over to Lycia, right? Because she's the one who opened up the path to the Huntsman's Copse. So this area is actually, like this trick with the Pyromancies is actually pretty good because you can go over to Lycia, go past Lycia through the No Man's Wharf, and then you can head through there, get the Pyromancy Flame, and then you can go back, take the branch over to Huntsman's Copse, go straight through, get that fragrant branch of yore, and then from Majula you go up here back. This is if you follow the path back that way, it will go back to the starter area, the tutorial area. So this is where we're going next here. We're going to go use this fragrant branch of yore. Go through this little tunnel, this old building taken over by the earth. Come out here, and you'll see this dude sitting here with this big blue sword. And if you are a fan of the Souls series, you'll recognize this as the Moonlight Greatsword. You have business with me. This guy he's a pretty funny guy. Free life gem, free homeward bones. This is actually another guy who can help you out fighting certain bosses and who has his own storyline to tell. He's kind of another side character like Lucatiel is, and you meet him in several places and he gives stuff to you eventually. So come in here, open up this door, and you'll find this creepy dude here. He's gonna kind of trapped him behind the door, so he's gonna be weird for a minute. Find these creepy misshapen monsters. They've got this weird distended belly that's like not cool. It's really gross, in fact. And they have these little poison weapons that are really obnoxious. You can get some free Lloyd's talismans in that room. In this room there's another one of those guys, but he's not like too much of a problem. He's not as aggressive as the other one was. There's no item in here either, but that's another room you can open for preparation in this next part. So I'm going to use my fragrant branch of yore on this statue, because this statue is a woman frozen in stone, or sealed in stone, however you want to say that. And she freaks out and she stands up, and then NPCs or PC ghosts stand in our way. And she thanks you and stuff. She was petrified. Blah 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 blah. This is Rosabeth of I think Melfia is where she's from. But she was a pyromancer's apprentice.
I was attacked. I owe you. Oh.
She was attacked and turned to stone. And she asks that you give her some clothing. So we're going to give her equipment, and we're going to give her something we don't really care about. You only have to give her one piece of clothing, by the way, so it's okay. You don't have to like really sacrifice anything good to get this to happen. I'm just gonna give her that one cuffs because, like, whatever. There you go.
Thank you. After I but perhaps
All right.
I'm going back.
So she's going back to Majula, but first we can buy from her some spells, right? So I'm gonna buy from her the Fire Orb spell because it is the stronger version of our Fireball that we already have. And if you want to double up on Fireball, you can do that with her too. We can also get a cast of Combustion from her, so you can double up on Combustion if you want to. And just having two of the same spell, what it does is you can equip it twice, and you'll be able to cast it more times. So, but we're going to grab Fire Orb to replace Combustion, so that we have two ranged spells. And we may change to like Fire Orb and Combustion or something like that. But for now, with only our two slots, it's not a big deal. She also sells fire seeds, which is really convenient because those are used to reinforce the Pyromancy Flame, right? We have a couple right now, so we're going to use them. Use two of them there. And now our Pyromancy Flame is +2. And you'll notice on the right, our fire damage is now 150, which is great. And I think we'll actually go ahead and buy two more of these, right? Bam. And that gives us just enough to go ahead and reinforce a couple more times. Boom. And now we have a Pyromancy Flame +4. And so now our Pyromancy Flame is super strong at 175. So Once you do that, when you reload the zone, she'll be back in Majula if you give her clothes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this lever, and when you pull this lever, know what you're doing because it's kind of dangerous. So pull your lever, and this door starts to open, but that door back there closes, and then these guys all jump down, and they're not fun at all because they can poison you, and they will wreck your day real fast if they poison you because they'll also stagger you a little bit, and they won't stop because there's so many of them. So you got to just kind of keep away until that door opens, but it reveals a basilisk who will actually petrify you, which is not cool. But you can actually just run away, and if you run all the way up to these stairs, these guys can't follow you up there. The basilisk, I believe, can, but the guys with the descended bellies, they can't follow you up there, which is really funny, I think. So they've calmed down, but we're going to go back and kill them anyway for the free souls. Hup, bam! Got him. And now this doorway is open. We are going to open up this door and find a bonfire. I'm going to light it, but I'm not going to sit at it. I'm just going to drink an Estus. I don't really want to reload the zone because I don't want the enemies to respawn back in there. But let's open up a couple more doors over here and find some free items. Whoop. Estus Flask Shard, one more. So now we should have 7, I believe. And you can run and jump across these ledges here to reveal more enemies back in these rooms. Boom. For some free souls. Get him. Got him. And an item over here. Soul of a proud knight and a human effigy. Oh, what did he drop? He dropped a life gem. That's nice. Thank you, friend. Jump back across. Whoops. Ooh. Parkour. Let's go up here. Jump this way. Go through. Show this guy what's up. Boom. Go back in here. Teach that guy a lesson. And that's all the things. So yeah, so those guys are some free souls. They're not tough. They're easy to get. Simple stuff. And you get an Estus flask shard from that chest over there, and you can continue on this way into the shaded woods. So now that we're in the shaded woods, we're going to walk this way. Oh, we missed. Walk up here, and this place is full of ambushes around every corner, so you're going to want to watch out, because these guys, they're not particularly strong, but they will poison you, and they will stagger you, so you want to watch out. Up here, there's a guy up top who will throw stones at you, and those guys over there will come at you. So just watch out. These guys are actually partially strong against... wow, you're not dead yet? There we go. These guys are actually resistant to blunt damage, which is why our mace doesn't hurt them all that much. Don't you throw stuff at me. Wow, really? Ah, rude. Because these guys don't have any armor on. So, like, the rationale is that blunt crushes armor and deals more damage. And slashing flays flesh, right? And deals more damage that way. So, I'm going to drink an Estus and continue up here. Hey, guy. Ow, rude. Get rid of him. I'm going to backstab this guy because he deserves it. Crush him to death. Get this guy dead. Done and gone. Move up here. Talk to this guy a little bit. Get a little backstab action. And move on. There are no more enemies in this zone, so don't worry about it. We can now talk to this bonfire. I'm going to touch it. And I'm going to walk up here because we freed Creighton from the undead lockaway. Well, now he's here.
Just wait, you dirty rat.
And he's not exactly happy. So, talk to this guy until he
Good.
repeats himself
For the good.
for the good of the world. Blah blah blah. And he's pretty obsessed with finding and killing Pate. And I think that's the last time we have to talk to Creighton until we find the conclusion of their story. And that's the so that's the place where you find Creighton next. And we're gonna find Pate probably in 2 episodes, I think, maybe. I grossly overestimated how long it would take to get to them in the last episode when I told you about that. It will only take a couple more episodes to resolve that storyline, in fact. But since we did work on we worked on the Huntsman's Copse and the Harvest Valley angle, we're gonna go back that way because it's a very good path to be on at this level. So we're back in the Harvest Valley, and next time we're going to work our way through the Harvest Valley. I'm going to show you where some items are off to the sides, and we're going to move on to another boss. Yeah, so that's about it. It's about that time. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.